Face having ass. What's going on, you guys? It's Eric Peoples back here again. Wednesday night, my 2 cents reviews. If you've never seen any of my videos, I do mild spoiler reviews for my favorite shows. I go through a mild spoiler review of the episode, give a grade, then we talk about them in the comments, and what you guys like, dislike about it, how you feel about the season so far, all that good stuff. Tonight, of course, is Arrow. On a side note, I watched the first episode of Supergirl. By it coming on, I don't know why DC did what they did with having it go head to head with Gotham. I think that was a really, really poor move. But CBS is doing their own thing and Fox is doing theirs. So it was a bit of a time conflict, and I'm not giving up Gotham for Supergirl because I've already designated time and put in the emotional ties to the show. So, but Supergirl is actually pretty good. I liked it. The visuals are pretty good. Bit took it back with certain things, but it's actually pretty good. So, if you guys want to see me do videos with those, I'll do those videos as well. I have a bit of a catching up to do with next this week's episode as well, and those will be a little bit more advanced because the episode will already be out. So tonight, Arrow, we it's a continuation about Laurel's trip to Nanda Powerback with Speedy as they try to bring back uh, Laurel's sister, the original Black Canary. Uh, really not a smart move because the pit's powers only work on people who are freshly dead. She had been dead for quite some time. So, no, unlike Thea was freshly dead. So, she's running around. She's got a bloodlust. Uh, and it seemed like none of them could stop her. It's like, she's speaking like Arabic or whatnot, and she was just tearing through Oliver and all the rest of them. I guess they just didn't want to fight her back because they knew the situation. But with you getting your ass whooped like that, man, I would have fought her ass back. But Oliver is still pushing forward with his mayor or run, shall I say? He brought in a image consultant and so forth, and the image consultant basically told him, "Hey, distance yourself from the Lance family because your background with them has been really, really treacherous, and people will use that against you." But ultimately, Thea tells him that you don't turn your back on friends, and people will peep that if you do. Um, and ultimately, he decides to keep the Lance family in the fold. I mean, tonight's episode was pretty much about that. The Arrow and Flash have had really, really strong family tied episodes with the whole seasons basically for this fall season. Damien Dark reveals some things about Diggle's brother to Detective Lance, well, Captain Lance, shall I say? And I was a bit shocked about that, but it was like, wow, didn't see that coming, especially with Diggle being who he is. But Constantine was the big episode of revealing Constantine. Of course, Matt Ryan from the NBC show Constantine reprised his role in tonight's episode. He took part of the flashback and he took part in the present day. Of course, that's how they tied everything full circle. A cool little thing about how Oliver got one of the marks on him is revealed in tonight's episode as well. Um, so they call Constantine in to help um, bring back Laurel's soul. Not Laurel. I keep forgetting her sister's name. Um, Laurel's sister soul. So they do that or whatnot, and it's ultimately you know setting up for the Legends of Tomorrow. They finally, Mr. Terrific and Felicity finally started decrypting Ray Palmer's last will and testament, and it's actually not that. It's actually him telling her, "Hey, look, I'm sorry, I fudged up with the tech, and this, that, or whatever," because they only play half of it, but they know that he's alive. So now the hunt is on to find him, which leads you into next week's episode, and that should be pretty fun. The return of Ray Palmer. Well, hopefully. Um, so yeah, I gave tonight's episode a 3. Thought it was really good. Not great, but good. But Arrow's really gotten back on track this season. I am really, really proud of them for, reestablishing the show and bringing it back to where it should be, where it was in the same realm as season 2. Season 2 was awesome. Season 1 was really strong, but season 3 was the weak link. And so far, season 4 has been just amazing. So, really happy to see them get back to the status quo on that. Um, yeah, 3, setting up for something cooler. I'm not going to reveal too much for you guys. I want you guys to check out the episode, of course. For those of you guys who have seen it, where do you guys think that that's going to be going? We're being introduced to a lot of Legends of Tomorrow characters. I didn't get a chance to mention it in my Flash video about Hawk Girl being introduced in the Flash yesterday. So which is really, really cool. And so I'm looking forward to what's coming up with this Legends of Tomorrow, because that's what everything from Flash and Arrow was ultimately building up for, and parts of their own story as well. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I can think of at this point. So if you like this video, hit like. If you disliked it, hit dislike. But don't be a jerk. Let me know what you disliked about the video, and I'll see you guys. Subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys Sunday, I guess. Peace.